Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is Wednesday. It is the 10th of April. It's beautiful. Spring is in the air. We love it. I hope you're having a great day, folks. We got a great show lined up for you guys today, guys. Don't forget, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show, folks. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show, whether you're watching it today, right now, during your lunch hour, or on all the other 5 social media outlets. We have a great show lined up today. We're ready to roll, folks. So, without any further ado, it's showtime. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Ocean's Pit. Oh, wow, what a beautiful excited. I hope you guys are having a great one and hope you're having a great week so far. Hey, this is going to be good, folks. It is Wednesday, like I said, April 10th, and tonight we'll be at Bugsy's in McHenry, Illinois. That's right, Bugsy's with my new rock band, Mojo's Jukebox. It's going to be a great time playing the great songs of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. All your favorite rock and roll. Bugsy's in McHenry, Rhino Ryan's place. Is going to be a lot of fun. That show starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Old school rock and roll. Come out and check it out. Ocean's Pit, it's brought to you by our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, or Mesa, Arizona. Spring is here. Go get their outdoor furniture, unique lawn and garden decor, as well as flowers, vegetables, herbs, and plants. That's right, man. And don't forget to tune up that lawnmower. $105 plus parts. They're your neighborhood powerhouse. And take advantage of the auto key programming in all their stores. They program car cut keys up to 50% less than dealership. Visit their helpful hub to speak to a certified team member. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local. Ace has been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. That's right. Don't forget, every Tuesday, I want to thank my co-host yesterday, Carol Brandolino from Twisted Tuesdays, folks. Love when Carol's on. We always have a good time. So make sure you check it out. Speaking of a co-host, tomorrow the lovely Laura Ocean will be back in the studio with us. And then Friday we have a special guest. If you love Neil Diamond, then you're going to love Denny Diamond. Denny Diamond's been a Neil Diamond impersonator for many, many years. Plus he does other things as well. Chicago's own Denny Diamond will be our guest Friday on Ocean's Pit for all you guys out there that love Neil Diamond. All right, now everybody, let's talk about a publicist. And you know what? I love publicists because they're important to get your brand name out of your band, of your company, whatever it is. And there's only one way to go with my good buddy, Bernie DeMayo. Experienced, creative, smart. That's right. Bernie used to work for the Chicago White Sox, the Chicago Bulls, and many more other great companies in the Chicagoland area. He's been my publicist for years, folks. So get him a call at 312-217-5658 or go to BernieDeMayo.com. That's very simple. And if you're looking at buying and selling a home, well, there's only one way to go, folks, and that's Mary Gravis. Gotta love our good friend Mary. That's right, the perfect real estate professional, whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your dream home. Give her a call today. She's available to assist buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, and expired listings. Mary Gravis, Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Very simple. Go to mgrevisstarkre.com, or better yet, pick up the phone and call her at 630-688-1725. That's Mary Gravis. She's the lady to take care of all your house buying and selling needs, our good friend Mary. Also, Mary takes care of the Chicago Music Cruise that's coming up 2025. We're going to have a brand new little promo that we're going to put up so you guys can actually see all the stuff that we're talking about, the big cruise coming up and the Chicago Music Cruise that's coming up on the 2025, actually. We're a year away, but it's going to be a lot of fun because if you love cruising, you love being out in the water, you love rock and roll, you love music, you love it, it's the place to be, the Chicago Music Cruise. It's going to happen, folks, March 22nd to March 30th. It's going to be at the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, the Oasis of the Seas. It's going to be with Mojo's Jukebox, of course, my rock band, plus Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band, Jerry Jams, Denny Raimondi, Toto Bubble, T, Tony, Toto. And then, of course, we got Hillbilly Rock Stars joining us this time and the ringleaders themselves, the great Seventh Heaven. It's going to be great. We're going to start off in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're going to go to Coco Key, Bahamas. We're going to go to Aruba, and we're going to go to Carousel. That's ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Tell them Tony O sent you. 2025 in March. Woo! Let's see who's watching the show. There's Mary right there. How you doing, Mary? Buddy, what's in the house? Daryl and Professor, I will see you Friday. And I'll just give you the week schedule, folks. Again, tonight we'll be at Bugsy's in McHenry. Hope you guys can come on out and support Mojo's Jukebox. Tomorrow we'll be at Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. That's a 7 o'clock hit with Jerry Jams. Friday with Daryl Armenstad at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And Saturday's a private affair at the Hyatt in Rosemont, Illinois. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lilia, how you doing? Welcome, Double T. Richard Hamlin, Carol Emo, Florida's in the house. Kathy Eppolito, Nino, David Joseph, Albert, what's up, guys? Andy, how you doing, buddy? How's Large Marge? We were supposed to have Andy Kahn on today. Of course, he's one of the touring members of the band called the Turtles, and we're trying to get him scheduled at a different time because his time zones are a little different. So hopefully we'll be bringing him on sometime next week. Keith, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Hey, guys, what do we talk about? Man, there's so much stuff that's going on in this crazy world. Hey, I figure let's start off with a bang, right? If you're going to do it, let's do it right. Taylor Swift fans out there. The big tour. Forget that. You can go to the Taylor Swift Eras Drag Brunch. That's right, the drag show brunch at the Rosemont Theater. There you go. So if you can't afford prices to go see Taylor Swift, go see the Taylor Swift Drag Show in Rosemont, and you will be satisfied. Having a good time with that. Oh, God. Oh, boy, I'm having a good one. There it is. There's Mary Stuff, guys, watching for the cruise. There it is. All the information you need right there. ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Book the Oasis of the Seas. It's going to be great. March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. So it's going to be good. All right. Let's see. We've got some good stuff. Yesterday we had the people that cut. We have a nice pool in the backyard, and you like some of you probably people who, if you have a pool, if you don't have a pool, or even when you go swimming in general, usually one side of your pool, hopefully you can get some sun, and the other side you can't because there's the big tree there and stuff. We had a guys come in yesterday, and they were like 8 o'clock in the morning. They took the whole branches down, they took everything down, they cleaned everything up. So now we got some more sunlight coming in. So we're excited about that. There was one branch they couldn't take down because they had the baby squirrels up there, so we don't want to screw up with them because I feed the squirrels every morning. So we just make sure that that one was okay. But any stuff, also Tuesdays, folks, I've been doing it for the last year, and I'm sure you guys know, if you've been following me, how much I love dogs and animals. The Almost Home Foundation for Dogs, right there at the bottom of the screen. Irving Park Road in Schaumburg, Illinois, almosthehomefoundation.org. Now, Tuesday, I used to do it every Tuesday from 8 to 10. And yesterday was Tuesday. It was my last Tuesday. And actually, it's everybody's last Tuesday at that particular location because they're going to be remodeling. So they're going to be remodeling new cages. They're going to putting extend the big yards out there. They're even putting an in-house vet. So it's going to be, so we don't have to take the dogs out and the cats out. You can do it all right there. So they're going to be gone down for about 6 to 7 months. When we can start walking the dogs again once the new place is up and running. So in the meantime, go to almosthomefoundation.org and please give whatever you can. It's a nonprofit organization, whatever you can give, supplies, funding, of course, and it's going to be a great thing. So Almost Home Foundation for Dogs. Tell them Tony O sent you. They have dogs, they have cats. You can foster, you can adopt. It's a good thing. I love it. All right, so there you go. There's Mary. Hi, Jerry Jams. Look forward to seeing you tonight, buddy. Here you go, Joanne. How you doing? Good afternoon. It's my Marion, and a wonderful shower you have. Oh, thank you, Marion. I hope you're well. And we're going to give a bunch of people have been asking about the cruise, so I've got a list of names I got to send to Mary before either today or tomorrow. But so get a booked on that cruise. It'd be a lot of fun. I went to I've been having problems. You guys ever have problems? The worst problem you can have when it comes to the worst pain I think I've ever felt would be either a bad earache or when you get a toothache, right? Those are the worst. So I've had a toothache off and on for I don't know how long now, maybe a couple months. So I went to my regular doctor, my regular dentist, and he says, Tony, it's up in the other thing over there, up in number 12 tooth, whatever it was. So I went to specialist this morning, Dr. Chan, and he checked it out. Boom, 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 boom. So I got to go back on May 1st, and May 2nd, actually, and start getting some done. Another root canal. Boy, that's all we need. All right, folks. So, boy, crazy, right? We're all having a good day. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. Let's get right to some stuff here, folks. Today is National Siblings Day. So a big shout out to your brothers and sisters out there. I want to make a big shout out to my sister-in-law, Natalie Bosch. And I want to give a big shout out and kiss to my sister, Tanya. For all you siblings out there, make sure you reach out to your siblings and tell them how much you love them. Your siblings, absolutely. Very good. My prayers go out to my good friend Pat Lenzini from Highwood. I was lost in her family. So, Pat, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to the doctor for my wife. She had bad ears. Listen, there you go, Emil. Take care of those ears. Debbie, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Debbie looks like she's going to join us on that cruise. We'll shout out to that. Shout out to my brother Mo. Jerry Jams, a shout out to you too, my good brother. Debbie, I hope your knees are better and so you can come out and dance again, my dear. Absolutely. Now, crazy stuff. Now, you know how much you are political stuff, whether you're Danny Mazzy, my good buddy is in the house. Have not seen my buddy Danny and Robin in a long time, but I hope you're doing well, buddy, from Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Or Mike and Gigi. Don't forget Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Don't forget to tell everybody that Tony O and Ocean's Pit sent you. Absolutely. So cracked tooth is worth. No, I didn't get a cracked tooth, so thank God for that. But tonight, Bugsy's in McHenry with Mojo's Jukebox, rocking the house. Jerry Jams will be joining us too, helping us out. So it's going to be a lot of rock and roll. And get to see my buddy Rhino. So he's doing very well. Anyway, for all you Trump fans out there, whether you're Trump fans or not, now you're not going to want to go if you're not a Trump fan. But, these rallies are going to be good. I think it's going to be May 5th, 10 a.m. in the morning. It's supposed to start on Schick Road in Bloomingdale. It'll be a big Trump parade. Cars and trucks and motorcycles. If you're interested, it should be interesting to see what's going to happen over there, folks, also. Let's go right to some headlines. Boy, I love this stuff. Make the day. Yeah. Make time this one time. It's cruise time. That's right, Mary. It's time to get on that cruise ship. It's going to be good. All right, listen. We all know the cost of living has spiked in recent years, and now a new study looks up how much it takes to live comfortably, right? Now, we probably know that I think if you're a married couple right now, you probably both have to have jobs, maybe even two jobs sometimes, how bad it is. The study from the financial company Smart Assets defines comfortable as spending 50% of your income on necessities like housing and utilities, 30% on discretionary spending, and 20% on savings. The study found that the average salary needed to live comfortably in the major city is $96,500 for one person. For one person to live comfortably. Roughly $235,000 for a family of four. The number is even higher if you live in New York and California and such. Research say that a single adult needs to make more than $138 to live comfortably, while a family of four needs more than $318,000. Top three cities. It's crazy the inflation, everything went up. It's nuts. Well, of course, New York City is always higher. California is always higher. There's certain places it's always higher, but that's right, Jerry. Thank you, Christine. How you doing, buddy? Our friend, Highwood, Illinois. Hope you're doing well. True fact. How about it? 1979, 10,000. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I found something on that. Where is the Trump parade? It's going to be I'm sorry, May 5th. Why I keep going to March? May 5th, 10 o'clock in the morning on the corner of Schick in Bloomingdale. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We got some other good stuff coming up. Anyway, ABC News. You know, when we were talking about history and they're removing history and they're trying to remove history. Here's something I didn't understand. ABC Chicago, the movement of military artifacts. If you ever go to the Museum of Science and Industry, or I love the Museum of Science and Industry, or the Field Museum, if you guys go downtown for that, I love all that stuff. But according to ABC News, the movement of the military artifacts from the museum archives involves bringing in special trained military personnel to help with the process. So they're moving all this military stuff out of there. I hopefully they're moving it to another place. Unexpectedly closes relocation. So I don't know why they're taking it out of there. I love the Museum of Science and Industry. I love the Field Museum. I love going there and seeing that kind of stuff. I like when they add new stuff. You know, I haven't been there in about 2-3 years, so I'm definitely going to make a chance to go to there, both of them this year if possible. Try to try doing it on Social Security, Carol. It's very hard. Science and history, my favorite. Yeah, you know. Okay. Um, Now, if you're lucky enough to have your dad, then God bless you guys. I lost my dad a long time ago, 25 years ago. He died at the age of 58 years old. Good afternoon, Dennis, from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. 10 things your dad never told you. Now, maybe they have, but this particular list is 10 things that your dad never told you. Angelo, how you doing? Stop to say hello. Steubenville, Ohio in the house. Give my best to the boys out there. All right, 10 things your dad never told you. Number 10, he would given you the whole world if he could. Sometimes dads are quiet. Sometimes my dad never spoke too much. Didn't want to say too much. If he was angry, now that's a different story. And even then, not too many words came out. Number 10, he would have given you the whole world if he could. Number 9, you made him braver than he ever thought he could be. Pretty cool stuff. Number 8, he wants you to make your choices well. What dad, what parent doesn't say that to you? Number 7, it broke my heart when he couldn't buy you the things that you asked him to. Growing up, maybe the job, maybe things were different in life. Some people can afford things, some people couldn't. And it broke your dad's heart when he couldn't get you that certain Christmas gift or birthday gift or graduation gift or whatever, Rosemary, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Give my best to Seymour. Yeah, so that was number 7. Number 6, he wants to make sure your heart is taken care of, right? When you bought your first girl home, or better yet, if you were a girl and you bought that first guy home, I want to make sure these people would be able to take care of you, that you're happy and treat you right. Number 6. Number 5, he wants you to do well in life, right? That's what the parents usually always want you to do better than they ever did. Do better in life. My dad tried. My mind was into rock and roll and music, and thank God. But, at that particular time, who knew? My sister studied, did the grades, did well, went to college, boom, got a great job. Wasn't in my cards. Number 4, he really wants to fulfill all his promises to you. Number 4, top 10 things your dad never told you. Number 3, he wants you to be like Superman, or it would be Superwoman if he's talking to his daughter. Johnny Faso, boom, boom. Happy birthday to my buddy, boom, boom Faso. Hope you're doing well. Number 2, you're more than important. Well, you're more than important than his work. Now, some people might fight on that. I used to say all the time, well, I never see my dad because he's always got to work, or I got to see my dad because he's always out of town because of his job. He's always traveling, blah, 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 blah. But that's because he has to. He has to do that to keep the family going. I didn't see my dad too often because he always worked nights. Oh, we've seen each other, but it wasn't like we spent any time together. But until he wanted to, we just had no other choice. And number one, 10 things your dad never told you, probably. He is your number one fan. Dad, I miss you. I really do. Anyway, like I said, if you've got your father still living, give him a call today. Give him a hug. Tell him you love him. And of course, do that to your mom too, because that's important. My dad never told me he was no Santa Claus or Tooth Fairy. Yeah, yeah, right, exactly. The Tooth Fairy my dad never went for. My mother used to sneak the money in there. It's like, Tooth Fairy, nobody's going to come down our chimney. Typical Italian family. New resort is being made out of the Aurora Casino. According to Patch.com, Aurora Construction Company awarded contract with New Hollywood Casino. I used to play the Hollywood Casino in Aurora. I've not been there in a while, but we used to perform there. They stopped entertainment, I think, many, many years ago. But I remember even Ron Onesti used to book that room. And so we'll see what happens with the Aurora Casino. Lorraine sent this in and it makes a lot of sense. Stop calling my Social Security an entitlement. I paid into it for the past 50 years. It's my money. It's not an entitlement, Social Security. You worked your whole ass off. You paid into it. It's your money, and I want it now. So when they're saying it's an entitlement, drives me crazy. Patrice, hope you're doing well. For all the Trump haters out there, what do you hate the most? I'm just going to say this. For all the people that hate him out there, what do you hate the most? No wars? Middle East peace? Strong American economy? No inflation? Growing 401ks? Market profits? Low gas prices? A secure oil reserve? Lower taxes? A strong dollar? What do you miss? I mean, what do you hate the most? That's what I'd like to know. There's Alan and Lena all the way from Miami. Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. Ronnie B is in the house. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, Wednesday, the 10th of April. All right, entitlement for they people they give it to and they never, yeah, there you go, Jerry Jams. Of animal facts. Thank you for people. Richard Hamlin sends me all this good stuff. You know how much I love animals. I didn't even realize this. Did you know, you dog lovers out there, because you know how much I love dogs. I have one for dogs today, and I have one for cats today. Pretty cool. Did you know that the Basenji, Basenji dog, okay, is the only dog that's not able to bark? Think about that. No barking. The Basenji dog is the only dog that's not able to bark. I never knew that existed. Anyway, all you lost my dad, lost my best fishing buddy. Yeah, Emil, I know. Unsecured borders. Thank you, David. That was another one. You're correct. For all you White Sox fans out there, there's some. I know a few White Sox fans. I know Jerry Jams, Joey Spins. There's a couple guys that still love the White Sox. But they lost the big one. They should have never traded Jake Burger. The White Sox made a huge mistake by letting this slugger leave town. White Sox, I think they finally won their very first game. So very, very interesting. It makes a laughing noise. There you go, Ronnie. Now that I did not know. So it doesn't bark. It just makes. So if a steer's breaking in your house and you have this dog, you can hear, you're not going to hear him barking. So you're not going to know if someone's actually robbing your house. Maybe not a great dog to own. The Basen is known as the barkless dog because of its larynx, which makes it difficult to bark and produces a unique yodel. Yodel, see? So this is maybe not a dog that you're going to want. If you want peace and quiet, you have to worry about anybody robbing your house, well, then you might want to get this dog. But if you're looking to keep away strangers, it ain't going to help. You'll be yodeling as a guy breaks into your house. That must be the breed Kamala Harris is. Oh, Richard, that's a good one, my brother. That's a good one. Cook County Clerk Karen Yarberg dies at the age of 73 years old. Cook County Clerk Karen, a fixture in state and local Democratic Party politics, who successfully championed legislation to ban death penalty in Illinois, died last Sunday. Prayers go out to Yarberg family. In Newsmax today, President Joe Biden is traveling to Wisconsin. to announce details of a new plan to ease student loan debt for as many as 30 million Americans. Oh. Biden to announce student debt wiping out 4 million. Sure, he's going to. Mortgage rate reality check. And thank you, Jerry said something about the 70s. But let's think about this. I'm going to go back. And here's how crazy. It's mostly been, if you look at mortgage rates reality check, and my wife and Mary Grievous and Susan the Closer out there, they can tell you all this stuff. And of course, when you're paying your own mortgage stuff, you're pricing the percentage in the reality check. But listen to this. Mortgage rate reality check. Now, let's go back to 1975. 9.17%. 1975. Then, almost 5 years later, in 1980, it went up to 14.42%. These are mortgage rates. 5 years after that, 1985, was 13.6%. And another 5 years, 1990, went up 10%, set 13%. Then another 5 years, it's like every 5 years. In 1995, it went down. It went down to 8.79%. In 2000, the year 2000 was still 8.26%. 2005, 5 years later after that, 5.77%. That's 2005. 2010, it was at 5%. 2015, it was at 3.72%. And 2020, 2.77%. Right now, folks, in 2024, we are at 6.97% mortgage rate reality check. Crazy as it is, folks. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Folks, don't forget next week on the 17th of April, which is Wednesday, we will be at Cucina Rustica, me and Jerry Jams. New starting time, 6 o'clock that night. Then on the 18th, Thursday, we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. On the 21st, we'll be doing the 30th annual Playboy Bunny reunion party at the Grand Geneva in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Remember, it used to be the Playboy Club back in the day. So I'm excited about that. It should be kind of cool. Back in North Riverside on April 25th at Village Pub. And don't forget Mojo's Jukebox and Chicago Hitmen. That's Nick Sahaj's new band. Will be at the Des Plaines Theater Thursday, May 2nd. Oshows.com for tickets for that. And don't forget, Saturday, May 4th, Ocean's Rat Pack will returning, going to the Stage Theater in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin for the very first time. It's going to be a great show, and that's the 5th. So good stuff still coming up here, folks. For all, look at this. Winona Judd, daughter, gets arrested. Grace Kelly is her daughter's name. Gets arrested for indecent exposure. People still trying to go out and strip. I don't get it. Bunny Hunch. There you go. It's going to be good. So saving myself up, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's show at Bugsy's. Back to some headlines, folks. Newsmax. The Vatican on Monday declared sex change surgery and, I'm going to save this tomorrow for Laura because she's going to have something very important to say about this. So I'm going to skip that. Paramount awards $1 billion project to Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson non-woke production studios. Maybe we'll finally get some good movies now, going the right way, right? I mean, I love Mark Wahlberg. I love Mel Gibson. So maybe we'll go the right way here. Is my wife watching? Hi, Laura. Hi, my dear. If you're watching, honey. Laura Ocean is in the house. Don't forget, Laura will be my co-host tomorrow. I love good stories, and I love good dog stories, but good stories in general. A 13-year-old dog who spent 11 years in an Alabama shelter. Now, mind you, me volunteering at the Almost Home Foundation, a lot of times when we go in every Tuesday, there's still some of the same dogs, but it was a movie. A lot of dogs would be leaving, and some would be brought back, some would be fostered, adopted. This particular dog, 13-year-old, spent 11 years in an animal shelter in Alabama. It was adopted Friday by a couple in Wisconsin. Fiona finally has a home after 11 years in a shelter. So welcome, Fiona. Debbie, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. See you tonight. Laura Mizzy's in the house. Laura is a hostess at Bugsy's in McHenry. So, Laura, I will see you tonight. All right. So Fox 32, Morgan Wallen in trouble. I don't even know who Morgan Wallen is. I think he's a country artist. From the way he's dressed, he's got a cowboy, he's got a baseball cap backwards and a flannel shirt. So it's either that or he's a grunge singer from Seattle. Anyway, Morgan Wallen was arrested and charged after allegedly throwing a chair from a rooftop bar in Nashville, reports say, citing local police. Nashville, got to be a country star. Pissed off, so he throws a chair from a rooftop bar in Nashville. Now, I do remember back in the day, crazy nights at Jilly's. I think we might have thrown some stuff out the window of hotels too. But I don't remember, but I heard I had a good time. So there you go. Hope they keep poor puppy sad. Yeah, well, at least he found a home. It took him a while, but he finally found something, which is very cool. Newsmax again. If you guys watched WrestleMania 40 the last weekend, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson came back. Kind of cool with Roman Reigns. It was fun. But he just announced Dwayne The Rock Johnson famously endorsed President Joe Biden candidacy in 2020 when he was running, but says now he regrets that decision because of the division it caused and won't be endorsing Joe Biden or anyone else this year. So he's not endorsing anybody, which means he might not go out and vote, or maybe he will vote. People say, I'm not going to vote. I don't feel like voting. I don't believe in voting. You need to get out and vote, because if you don't, then you have no right to bitch. So it's very, very important to get out and vote. So that's what The Rock says. Entertainment Tonight. Entertainment Tonight has confirmed that Pat Sajak will tape his final day at the famed host of Wheel of Fortune. This was Friday on Sony Studios lot in Culver City, California. Pat Sajak says goodbye. I think it's a shame that the movie was excellent. Cabrini. Oh, yeah, Cabrini was good. And you will see that Academy and ignore the shame movie. A great acting. Yeah, they'll probably ignore it because of the Italian thing. I agree with you, Emo. The Grand Geneva doesn't know when you're playing there. That's Dennis, because it's for the Playboy Club. I'm playing there April 21st. It's for the Playboy reunion, as I mentioned, all for the last month. It is for the Playboy's 30th anniversary party, and I'll be there on the Sunday on the 21st. Thank you, Dennis. Yep. The Rock is selling shampoo now, too. Yeah, there you go. Selling shampoo now. I think The Rock's got his money and everything, right? All right, so Pat Sajak leaving Wheel of Fortune. It won't be the same, whether you like the show or not. It was him and the camaraderie he had with Vanna White. Vanna White will still be there, of course. It'll be interesting to see. Remember I told you about the dog story, the dog that can't bark. How about a cat story? Now, I like cats, but I'm allergic to them. So, I get a little crazy with cats. But look, there's something you might not know if you own cats. Can you taste the air? Probably not. We can't. Can we go out and taste the air? No. But your cat can. That's why they tend to curl their lips when they explore, using their tongue to taste millions of phenomena that humans can't. The curl has a name. It's known as the Feldman response. So when you see your cat curl up his lip, he's smelling the air, tasting the air. Wow. That poor cat must smell a lot of shit that's out there. Love the Grand Geneva. Been there a few times. Weekend stays. Oh, yeah, it's great. Especially at Christmas time, you go and have all the Christmas lights. But it's beautiful in general, Mary. You'd love it there. Yeah, great place. Okay. Employers in the United States announced 90,000. Oh, boy. 90,309 jobs cut in March, a 7% increase from February, according to data released Thursday from Executive coaching from Challenger, Gray, and Christmas. U.S. companies announced over 90,000 jobs cut in March, the highest number of layoffs. These are people, jobs, workers. It is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, Resort Spa, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, hosting reunions for former Playboy bunnies and employees at the club. Oh, it's 50th anniversary. Thank you, Jerry. It's a 50th anniversary for the Playboy bunnies and employees of the Grand Geneva. During the time, it was the Playboy Club. Laird de Provenzanos, welcome home, mate, from London. How you doing, my good friend? Okay, let's see here. I love this stuff. Bill Clinton. What was the lady's name again? The girl he got caught with. I keep forgetting her name. The girl with the dress. What was her name? Bill Clinton. Anyway, if anybody can tell me, it's part of the story. So I just forgot her name. See, my wife thinks I'm losing it in my head because I'm forgetting everything. So I hope not. I got to get myself checked out. I can't forget anything. If anybody out there, who was the girl with Bill Clinton? Monica Lewinsky. Thank you, Richard. Okay. Thank you, Lilia. Thank you, Kathy. Monica Lewinsky, Colin Kaepernick, and Kamala Harris. You know what these three have in common? One more time. Monica Lewinsky, Colin Kaepernick, and Kamala Harris. What do these three people have in common? Nobody knew who they were until they got on their knees. Nobody knew who they were until they got on their knees. That's what them three people have in common. And they all suck too. There you go, Richard. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I'm having a great day today. I hope you guys are too. I want to also thank my guest Monday with my good buddy Trevor Blanchard, talking about wrestling. Not whether you people like wrestling or not, but he just posted something on his page, which I never realized. Because I'm a culprit to this. I'm a culprit to this story I'm going to say. And you might be too and not realize it. Here he goes. Okay. Here's a PSA for those of you that fly and get up when the seatbelt sign is on. You're locked in the plane. Your seatbelt's on. You're waiting to get up. You're waiting, right? And the minute the seatbelt sign goes off, right, you automatically stand up and wait in line to get your luggage before you can leave, before the line starts moving. Well, get up when the seatbelt sign is on. It's wrong. You should stay in your seats. Some of my cohorts and stupid passengers got hurt in mid-flight when they hit unexpected turbulence. You have time before you board to go to the bathroom if you need to wear a diaper. If not, wear one. Turbulence can happen even in clear skies. So again, stay in your seat until it's time to get up. Even though they tell you you can take off your seatbelt, you should still stay in your seat. I'm always up, so I'm going to have to remember that next time. Exxon, Chevron, Shell made a massive $85 billion profits last year. If you want to unhappy with the gas prices, we should start there. Of course, they made 80 gas stations, gas companies. Crazy. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's not forget one of our sponsors, our good friends from Deutsch Power Center, folks. Deutsch Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's our good friends, Deutsch Power Center. Call Sal at 224-276-6550, Deutsch Power Center. Don't forget my wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits or reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again with Laura Ocean Solutions. And let's not forget Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Anthony and Carmela from Rosemont, Illinois, 773-999-7888. That's Trico Hair Experts. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon. Tomorrow, Laura Ocean will be my co-host, and then Friday, my special guest for all you Neil Diamond fans out there, the legendary Denny Diamond has been doing Neil Diamond since I can remember when I first started out in music. So he's been doing it a long time. He's open for a lot of people. Denny Diamond will be our guest this Friday on the 12th. Holy roly. Joey Spins is in the house. Captain Blumenberg, step up. Happy birthday to your mom, Celia. And I'll see you tonight, Captain. There you go. So hope you guys are well. All right, so we got some birthdays. It is time for Wednesday, April 10th birthday. Actor Russell Crowe turns 60 years old. Great entertainer, musician Glenn Burtnick from the band The Weaklings. He was also in Styx for a while. Happy birthday, Glenn Burtnick. John Schneider. You remember John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzards, celebrating a birthday. Joseph Cantilano was his real name. You guys remember him as Guy Williams, of course. He played Zorro. Happy birthday. Agatha. Of course, Agatha, one of the great singers from the band ABBA, the original band, 74 years old. Hugh Hefner, speaking of the Playboys, Playboy Bunny, Hugh Hefner's birthday today. God bless. Actor Dennis Quaid turns 70 years old. And Captain Rick Blumenberg's mom, Celia, happy birthday to her. Gary Burdoff, folks, remember him, 79 years old. He played Radar on the TV show MASH. Let's see who else is here. And Dino Manzella out there from Seventh Heaven. Happy birthday to your mom, Pat Romano. Happy birthday, Pat, on your special day today. And from Rosario's in Roselle, my good buddy Chris Baccaro celebrating a birthday. Also, John Boom Boom Faso is watching. Johnny from Richie's, great drummer in the Chicagoland area. Happy birthday, Johnny. And my good friend Bobby La Mantilla from Amarillo, Texas. Say hello to my good buddy Bobby La, celebrating a birthday today, folks. Ocean's Pit, I'm in a good mood. I hope you guys, there he is. Glenn also in the House of the Fest in Liverpool. That's right, Albert. See, it's good. Mikey Sansone, how you doing, buddy, from Arizona? Long time no see. Hey, there's some crazy stories out there. COPA, Chicago. This is a horrible story, folks. COPA said the officers fired approximately 96 times over 41 seconds. Police body cam video to be released of deadly police CPD shooting last month. Wow. ABC. Deadly Chicago police shooting of Dexter Reed. That's crazy. But then someone just did right, also said you forgot to mention that Mr. Reed shot at them first to the point of the officer was shot. Released body cam video of deadly police shooting last month at the West Garfield Park. Dexter Reed, 26 years old, was killed by Chicago police on March 21st. That ended with dozens of bullets fired. The COPA said video footage entitled Reports confirmed that Reed fired first, hitting an officer. COPA said that 4 other officers then returned fire. Too many bullets. It's sad. Kathy, how are you doing, my friend? I private messaged you, Kathy. Let's get Kathy on the show. Mary Kay. Let's get my friend Kathy on the show for all you ladies. Would love to learn about Mary Kay. So check your private message, Kathy, when you get a chance. Yolanda, I hope you're well. It's a horrible story. And I'm sure it's not going to be the end of it. His family viewed the footage Monday and they expected to speak soon. Reed was pulled over by 5 Chicago police officers along the 3800 block of West Ferndale Street shortly after 6 p.m. on March 21st. The traffic stop ended with Reed's SUV spotted with at least a dozen bullet holes. He was critically wounded and died at Mount Sinai Hospital. Chicago police said an officer was also shot in the wrist, but was in good condition and the gun was found at the scene. Horrible stories. Horrible stories. Now we're talking about people losing jobs and unemployment. But you know what jobs rates went up? Thanking to my good friend Dennis from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Did you know that the job growth recently reported was 70% of government jobs went up? Government jobs went up in jobs, employment, but the government, that went up. Now, here we go. Richard Camlin said, remember who shot first. He did shoot at the officer first. And I'm sorry, you shoot at an officer, game over. And I agree with Boyd. I agree. People said maybe too many shots. There were 4 police officers. I don't know. You're hitting one of their own. I don't know where to go there. It's going to be interesting. We're going to hear more and more about it. All right, let's talk about the big Titanic expedition that's out there, folks. Of course, if you ever follow the books, the story, the horrible thing that happened with the Titanic, but the exhibit that's out there is pretty cool. I know they had one at the museum downtown. I think they have them at different places now, but this one's in town, which is very cool. And there's some great history questions and stuff about the Titanic. The most expensive first-class ticket on the Titanic was, okay, now think about this, $4,350. Now, guys, this was 1912 money. 1912. The most expensive first-class ticket on the Titanic at the time was $4,350. That equates to more than $125,000. That was in 2023 would have cost if you would have bought that ticket. Crazy, crazy. And I got to love the stuff that you keep sending me. Seniors have bills and obligations too. They do. Fixed income, when you get to a certain point, seniors have bills and obligations too. So if you're going to double the minimum wage, shouldn't your Social Security be doubled too? I think that's a great idea. It won't happen, but I think it's a great idea. True. And we're talking about people losing jobs. Here it is, my friend Michelle Rocco, Elmwood Park. How sad. I don't eat McDonald's, she says. I sure won't be in a place where they have automated employees. It's all up to us how the future will end up. Choose wisely. Here it is. And we heard about this in other states. Here it is again. This is in Denver. A full automated McDonald's with no employees is opened in Denver. They're out there already. I think there's one McDonald's. There was another company that's doing it. They're going to test it out. Once these start working, folks, less and less and less people are going to have jobs. They're going to be laid off and taken over by these robots or automated. There you go. Gallenberg has one. So does Burnson. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there, Mary. Thank you for that. Ronnie B, I did not know that. He unloaded a full clip to an officer and hit him once. So he missed, but he only hit him once out of that a full thing. Crazy. But you know what? And then again, Chicago named the best city in the United States 7 years in a row. Who's taking this bull? I mean, if you don't know what's going on in Chicago and you come to Chicago to the city to vacation, and beautiful most city in the world, shows, museums, and the river. I mean, it's beautiful. The Magnificent Mile, all that stuff's beautiful. But if you live around the area, you know what's going on. I mean, it's still beautiful out there, but a lot of people are scared to go out there. 7 years in a row, it's won. Best city. I'd like to see where the poll was. Oh, by the way, folks, I have on sale Eclipse glasses for sale, and they were only used once. So I have a whole bunch of them for sale. Joke. Only used once. See if you were paying attention on there. All right. I'm going to leave you with this. This is good. Wake up, speed up, cheer up, look up. What else ends with up? All right, let's see what we got here. Get up, shut up, buck up, wake up, what's up? I like some of these. I'm sure there's one coming that we're all going to know. Spit up, fill up. Oh, that's a good one. 7 Up. Heads up, screw up, don't give up. Good ones. Blow up, suck up. There you go. Blow, Kathy. Jerry, suck up. Throw up, Yolanda says. Hands up, fucked up. Fuck, it was going to come up eventually. Someone was going to. Yeah, I think we left everything out. I think we've covered them all. Fed up. Fed up. Okay. Another animal story, folks. One Oklahoma family is growing after its pet octopus laid 50 eggs last year. NBC. Oklahoma family's pet octopus births 50 babies. He's got a pet octopus. God bless. Just a few months after the family has welcomed the new pet, Terrence, she began laying several eggs. One Oklahoma family is growing its pet octopus, 50 eggs last year. Okay, October. Cameron Clifton, lovely, dubbed Octodad, bought his son an adult female Bayek octopus from California and named her Terrence in December, laid 50 eggs. Began hatching in February. Wow, how cute is that? You know, octopuses. I love all that stuff. I just love all that great stuff, animals, whatever. Anyway, folks, you fungu. Oh yeah, fungu. There you go. That works. Anyway, yeah. So we got. Yeah, there it was. That was the story that if you guys didn't know, but Winona Judge's daughter, Grace Keeley, arrested for indecent exposure. Can't keep these people from dressing up. Who knows? Anyway, folks, we are coming to the end of the hour, and I want to thank you all for watching today. Don't forget tonight, Mojo's Jukebox. That's my new rock band. If you didn't see us on the Royal Caribbean cruise last year, if we didn't see us at the Arcada Theater, Mojo's Jukebox. It's music of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, all rock and roll tonight at Bugsy's in McHenry. Come on down. They got great food. And you go visit Rhino. Rhino Ryan, of course, he used to work with the Tony Ocean Show and his lovely wife, Melissa, and their family. That's tonight, Mojo's Jukebox, McHenry, 7 o'clock. Tomorrow we'll be at Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. That's a 7 o'clock hit. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock in Schaumburg. And Saturday, we'll be at the Hyatt in Rosemont, Illinois, private affair. But good stuff, man. Don't forget, 2025 Chicago Music Cruise, Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas. You guys, you can't beat the price. Check it out, chicagomusiccruise.com. All it takes is $250 per person. That's $500 for a couple to lock up that bed, lock your room rates. It's fantastic. It's going to be fun. Again, March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, Oasis of the Seas. Folks, Mojo's Jukebox, Tony Ocean, the main event band, Hillbilly Rock Stars, and Seventh Heaven. Starting off in Fort Lauderdale, Coco Key, Bahamas, Aruba, and Carousel. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please go to chicagomusiccruise.com and tell them Tony Ocean sent you to get that special room rate. Guys, tomorrow my co-host will be my lovely wife, Laura Ocean. And Friday, for all you Neil Diamond fans out there, the legendary Denny Diamond will be my guest this Friday. Guys, have an incredible day. Remember, support local establishments, buy local, shop local, support live entertainment, which is very important. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Enjoy your day today. Go out. Have fun. Live life, baby, because life is just too damn short. Let's thank our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. That's right. Download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. That's Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and New Mesa, Arizona. Ace is the place. Helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Nick Sahajas, take us out. Bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless.